The freedom of being able to do what you wanted to do. Living in Thailand, we have the opportunity to wake up and we have the freedom to choose what we do that day or that evening. And in the United States, we didn't get that.
I was working a lot. I was in the field of, I was a phlebotomist first, but then I became an assistant manager. But in that, being at the plasma center, it was sometimes 12 hours. I would do overtime. So I was always working to come home. Depending on if we wanted to cook that night, I would cook, or he would cook, have dinner, and then go to sleep and do it all over again. So
she would get up at like 3 in the morning to drive to work, and she's there for a whole day until like 8, 9 p.m. That took away from a lot of the free time we had. I feel us being out here has actually helped us grow even closer. The freedom of being able to grow with the person you're with, or just grow by yourself if you alone. I think that was one of the best decisions for us, was coming to Thailand. I'm the big COO, Mr. Tango. I'm from Texas. On behalf of Malay, my wife.
I'm from Miami, rep 305 every day. Don't be a hater.
I didn't say nothing. I'm just,
And we live in Bangkok. I didn't know where to start, because originally we said we wanted to go to Chiang Mai. And then we was doing research before about Chiang Mai anyway, but I have asthma, so smoke and burn season, that wasn't really a good thing. Even though Bangkok has, the quality of air ain't that good, but I think it would have been better than Chiang Mai because all the burning and all that. But it's either Chiang Mai, Bangkok, and then we even looked into Pattaya. I like the beachy areas, so he wasn't with it, but it's just, where do we take off? We hit the ground running, really, trying to figure out where we want it to go, what areas we want it to be in, and just living, really.
Yeah, don't look at me. I was excited. As soon as we got off the plane. I was like, hell yeah. I said, hell yeah. I was excited. We got off the plane.
He was like, all smiles.
Woo! Too excited.
Like a kid in
a candy store. Like a kid in a candy store. I was ready.
Hey y'all, come on in.
What's happening? Come on in. Welcome. I'm the CEO of Mr. Tango. This is my wife, Malay, aka Jasmine. Not with an A though, with an I. Welcome to our condo. Welcome to our what do they call
home it? Away from home.
Home away
our
from
lovely
home.
abode.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
You know
what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let the queen take over this.
As soon as you come through the door is our kitchen. It's not the big industrial kitchen or like the US type kitchen, but these two eyes, they go long ways. I can cook on the stove, so I do wish I had more appliances, but as far as being out here in Thailand, you can just go out and get food off the streets, go to the markets, go to the mall. It's food everywhere out here, and the food is so much better out here. Babe don't really like to cook like that, but it's okay. In the bathroom, I guess you come straight in the bathroom. It's not that big, but it's just two of us, so shower, simple needs, sink, toilet. You got what you get. This is the living room. It comes from the bathroom straight into the living room. His peace of mind, where the TV's at.
Yep, show you right.
TV, the Xbox.
Yeah, buddy.
Give him a burger, he'll be all right.
For real.
And then
you forgot good internet though.
The good internet. Yeah, the internet's actually good here. Yeah. My favorite spot, the window, because this window opens up and we just see the views out there.
I mean, I don't know how much.
Why didn't? Oh, that was this part.
Yeah, you gotta.
I ain't open this in a minute, so I forgot.
It's all right. All right.
Just the views out.
Mine.
It goes for miles, even though we have this building, but I just like sitting here and just looking out of the window, watch the BTS go back and forth. People traveling to and from work. We can go upstairs now to the room.
Oh, you cold. You a cold piece of work. I'm too big to go up there, man.
wake up, might come down, open the blinds up, have my laptop in front of me, doing my schoolwork, find something to eat till he get up, and sometimes we'll go out, maybe a market, the mall. Like it's so much to do. Like it's kind of like hard to really name everything.
I love it out here. I'm not gonna say the same thing that a lot of people say as far as peaceful, but it is the reality. Um, but I think peace is within yourself, in the self. You know what I'm saying? Inner peace,
And the people you have around
and
you.
then the people you keep exactly, and the crowd you keep. They for me, I don't know. I can't really put it into words because every day I get up, it's something new, it's something different. And I guess that's just the way the world works. My world works. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I deal with the stock market. I deal with the business, deal with military stuff, VA stuff. So it's a lot for me. And then sometimes my days don't end. They run into each other because sometimes I don't sleep. So I'll be up 48 hours
All day.
all day
Yeah.
doing work, content creating, filming YouTube, B-roll, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
I
lot.
take on a lot for myself. Checking my alumni stuff from my college. I graduated with 2 degrees, graphic design. So I'm trying to put those skills to use outside of the military. So that's why I say I can't necessarily pick one day, man, because my days, they run like when you cutting some lettuce or an onion, just cut.
So the bedroom overlooks the living room area.
It's where the magic happens.
Queen size bed. What you say?
Said that's where the magic happens.
Oh my gosh, the queen size bed, and then condo walk-in closet area. It does have a little vanity in the mirror. It's not, like I said, it's not big, but it's enough for just us two until we figure out if we want to get something a little bit bigger. I feel like it's perfect actually, because we don't have all the stuff that we had from our 3-bedroom to now. So I acquainted well with Thailand so far.
Oh yeah, so if you got a carport and whatnot, they have a sitting area right here, and then they got vending machines also. So they got a lot going on in this condo building. I don't drive.
A lot of seating areas.
A lot of seating areas,
Yeah,
a lot of space, a lot of cushion for the bottoms. A lot of cushion for the bottoms. So I don't drive out here. Probably will never drive out here. I think I've rode Grab bikes maybe 2 or 3 times since we've been here. Not a fan of driving.
Braver than me.
Yeah. I took them risks to get certain things done that we needed to get done.
Do that.
But yeah, man. So other than that, we ain't got to sit here and wait because we normally use the Grab app
or the BTS
or we jump on the BTS, which is right outside the condo. So, like I said, the bellroom right there. When they get packages come right to the front, right to the juristic people. So it's pretty cool. Rent is like 22,000 baht. That's rent. But because of the way the US dollar fluctuates, one month we'll pay this amount, the next month it might be lower, or the month after that it might be higher. But it's a flat 22,000 baht a month. Expenses as far
groceries.
I don't say groceries. Groceries we probably spend about a good $300 a month.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
Yeah. Depending on what we
gonna get.
If I'm like, oh, I want to cook this. If I know I want to cook something.
Yeah.
Because we'll do like maybe 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
2 weeks go get whatever, and then the next 2 weeks we'll go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We split it down. So first when the beginning of the month, we go to the grocery store, grab at least 2 weeks worth of food, snacks. I don't really drink soda. I drink coconut water.
So you don't drink.
I don't even drink water like that. I drink coconut water. Coconut water.
I couldn't stand it.
It's more hydrating than regular water, so I prefer coconut water. Now I do dibble dabble in my teas, so I got regular water for my tea. but preferably coconut water. But anyway, that's irrelevant. So yeah, so about a good $400, maybe $400 on groceries. Our
Transportation for the
transport. Oh
BTS.
gosh, the transportation. I think
I
that's
don't even
probably
know how much we spend on
it,
that.
that's a pretty nice bill on that transportation
Because I
because
know,
we grab
yeah, we grab a lot
damn near
if we go
everywhere.
far. But as far as like the BTS, so we put on like maybe
Every
three,
month,
four hundred
nah,
baht.
every month we put 1,000 baht.
Was it 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 1,000 baht on our BTS.
No, split between us.
Yeah, between us, we go.
Between
Yeah,
us,
depending on
500,
where we go.
500.
Oh, the rabbit
Yeah,
card. Oh my gosh.
So
He
see,
has to
I got
show
time money
you
everywhere. But yeah, I don't even know where it's at, man. Oh, where is it? Where's it? Oh, here it is. Here. Yep, boom, there it is. You know what
the
I'm saying?
rabbit card.
One of
Yeah.
these right here. One of these. Get one of those right there. Yep. Get you one of them. When you get out here, take your tie bot, put your money on there. Oh, another card you need to get to. Gonna get one of these. One of these. Pay and tour. You know what I'm saying? Get you one of them. Put some tie bot money on there.
What was the Thai tag app?
Tie tag out.
Yeah.
Yep. Shameless plug right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's how we since they have the QR code, that's how we
That's how we move around.
move
Now.
around as Thais.
Our internet and electricity. I think the electricity is probably like 1,800 baht, and that's because we run the AC a lot. Internet we pay like $25 a month, so we got the highest internet. And I'm a gamer, so
Do we pay? I thought it was 15.
15, 20, 25. It fluctuate. It do fluctuate.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
he
So
paid a bit. I don't know.
yeah, I did. Yeah, so yeah, so
Right, that ain't none of my business.
so Scott, we got the highest internet, and then for the phone, we got the SIM card. We got a SIM card, and I just put 1,000 baht on that joker. That joker run for like 2-3 months.
Another sitting area.
Then another seating area up here. So you got 2 areas, 2 working. Like this is co-working space number 4.
Yeah.
You know what he say, brother man from the 5th floor.
On the 5th floor.
You know, so co-working space, another additional co-working space, relaxing space.
I like how it looks at night because they have all the lights on. It's like kind of dim at night.
Yeah. It like sets a tone.
Yeah, give it a nice little luxury tone.
Yeah, another meaning to relax, another purpose for relaxing. So
So we ain't gotta be stuck up in the condo all day.
Yeah. We ain't gotta be up in. I'm okay with being. In the condo
I like
all
being
day.
in the condo, but when you have
I'm a
extra
homebody,
room,
so I'm a homebody. I ain't gotta get out all the time. You put the game system in front of me. Give me some snacks, some coconut water. I'm good. Okay, I don't want to get too emotional about that, but my father passed away last year, June 1st. But watching my father, he was diagnosed with cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer. My father is also a veteran, Army veteran too. He was diagnosed with cancer. We end up selling our house in Texas, moving down to Florida. The plan was to relocate to Florida. I'm gonna say that first. The plan was to relocate to Florida based on my wife's promotion with her job. So we ended up selling our house back in Texas. And we stayed with my father for a little bit. And that little bit turned into a long time based on us finding out that he was diagnosed with cancer. My father was a hard head. He was a stubborn gentleman, but I loved him because he considered himself a hero. And in most cases, the people you consider your hero, you don't want to see them falling victim to a weakness or anything like that. And the way my father was, he was very prideful. So when he found out he had cancer, he didn't tell nobody. We found out because the VA called and I had to answer the phone. And that's how we found out he had cancer. And from that, I don't like to pride myself on being a seer and a visual person as far as seeing how things play out before they do. But when we found out my father had cancer, I told my wife what was going to happen. And I told her that it would be best for us to start looking at possibly living somewhere else. And we had that discussion. Thailand just happened to be on the list, and then there was a few other places. But the worse he got, the idea went from us doing a vacation to Thailand to just, you know, once he passed away, I made my promise to him on his deathbed that I would take care of uh, his then wife, get her set up financially. That way she's good, as a surviving spouse. I did what I said I was gonna do, and then after that, I told my wife, I said, okay, look, we got these one way tickets to Thailand. Let's move to Thailand. So that's kind of what brought that out,
Which was supposed to be just
which was
vacation.
supposed to be just a vacation, and here we are.
8 months.
Yep, going on 9 months.
Yeah.
9 months in, and that was a turning point. Watching him wither away and not being able to do anything about it, not having the control to help him. Um, and then I told my wife, I said, I don't want to live in the U.S. no more. Let's leave. And then we went from there. I'm happy that she agreed to do it because my military background, I done been a lot of places. I was stationed in Korea, never been to Thailand though. The only place I've been in Southeast Asia was Korea, and that was it. So my wife never lived outside the U.S. So when I presented it to her, she was already on the fence about it.
It was a no.
Yeah,
I wasn't on the fence.
I mean,
a no.
we got to keep this PG.
That's why I just said it was a no.
Got to keep PG now. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened, and I told my wife that I want to create more memories with her while we still can, and that's after watching him pass away. I told her, I said, before our time comes here, I want to create as many more memories with you as possible, and Thailand was the place to start. So yeah, so now we're on our way to the bathroom area, and they have a private sauna.
Watch your head
down here. Yeah, watch your head. I'm a big dog, so I gotta, try not to bust my dome piece. So here, this is for the men's side, but they have the a sauna. It's back here, or what they call the steam room. So you come here, sit down in here, and then it's like the view. Just sit, get your steam on, and you got that same view, and it's just you can't, you know what I'm saying? So you just be out here, just like, think about what you're gonna do for the day, what you're gonna eat later. Who owe you money? Do you owe money to anybody? Come out here and just another thinking space. But they have two of these, so they got one here for the on this side for the men, and then they got another one for the women. I don't think I would ever get this if we was in the U.S. But I mean, of course, you gotta find your own peace no matter where you go, no matter where you at. I just chose a different country, that's all. So coming from a military background, being a disabled veteran, it gives me full appreciation for a lot of things.
I feel like being out of the U.S., everything has slowed down. Of course, because it's not always about the run and bustle of trying to hustle and get money and all of that anymore, because obviously doing that isn't out. You still have to get your money here, but like it's not as stressful as it is. Like I said, I just do my schoolwork and wake up. If I want to go upstairs, then I can go upstairs, relax, do schoolwork. It's just peaceful. I don't know. I still to this day I try to figure out like what's the difference like from the US, and then why is it so peaceful here? Like everyone has their community here. There's a community in the States, but it's just like, I guess the vibes of the people, how they come together and actually support each other, and it's totally different in the US. So, and then it's just us, so we don't have that stress of, oh, we got to go do this for these people, or we got to do this to make sure this is straightened up, and then the maintenance of having a house. Like, we're in a condo now, so everything is taken care of. Besides, like, yeah, we got to pay our little bills, but it's slowed down completely.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. For me, it's hard for me to say how I feel like that is really changed, but in a perspective that I could put it and simplify it. Um, when you have the ability to control the things in your life, it makes a big difference. A lot of people are afraid of jumping into the deep end because they can't swim. And the sad part about that is you don't know if you can swim in the deep end if you never jump in it. So if you want to learn how you can progress in life, you got to jump out of your comfort zone. You got to stand out of your comfort zone just to see how you hold up. And the best thing about that is if you fail, as long as you wake up the next day, that means God has given you an opportunity to work and progress. Work on where you failed. Start over. And for us, well, for me, coming to Thailand has given me the opportunity to start over in how I started in the beginning. One of the biggest differences for me is I have somebody with me that I can share this with, my wife. Um, it gets to me, I can say it gets no better than that, having the opportunity to control what God allows us to control. Now, the reality is what we all know, and everybody can vouch for this, is the things that are not in your control will never be controlled. So when God gives you an opportunity to control your destiny, that's one thing he will always do for you. But you have to choose if you are going to control your destiny or if you're going to let someone else control your destiny. So if you're afraid to swim, how can you be afraid of something if you ain't never tried it? So take that leap. That's what we call a leap of faith. And that was one of the biggest things in our foundation of us being together, of us being married, of us buying a house. You know, it's a lot of the thing. It like I can go through a whole track list of things that we did, but it all resolved or I'm not going to say resolved. It revolved around the leap of faith, doing things that you have never done to see how you will survive doing them. So
And two, I always thought I didn't want to grow old in age and not being able to say, "Oh, I never went out of the country," or "I've never done this," or "never done that." But he's always been the risk taker, and I'm just like, I don't know, but yeah, it's a good
that's
thing.
probably a Scorpio trait, maybe. I don't know. Actually, no, I believe in taking calculated risks.
When I come out here, it's been a few times I just came out here and just sit and just look at the views for miles to really take in that we actually in Thailand. We never lived in a high rise in the States, so just to be out here in the high rise it's surreal. I still like get like, dang, we in Thailand.
It's different.
Yeah.
I tell you that it is different. It's very different, but I don't know, man. It's Thailand altogether to me is just peaceful, regardless of where you at in Thailand. As far as myself, so speaking from myself, just being up here, it makes me appreciate things. It also gives me time to think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you up here just looking, you got the full city view, and it's just you up here.
You in the sound of water.
Like even with the water, you know what I mean? Just sitting up here, just for me, it's always a good peace time. I ain't gonna lie, I can swim, but I have not swum. We have not jumped in this pool since we've been here. But eventually that time will come. but for me myself, man, this is just a place to come for peace.
I stuck my feet in the pool.
I ain't never did
You
that.
didn't do that.
Yeah, I ain't do that. I come over here.
Yeah.
And I just sit and chill right here. Tyler Perry, we're gonna have to talk, man, cause I got a list. This is a whole movie list of what we sacrificed to get here. Oh man, where do we start? Where do we start?
So I would say obviously our family is now here. I'm a big family person.
Yeah.
I grew up close knit with my family and our dogs. I mean, that's a part of family. We was gonna move anyway, so I can't really say the house.
I can't.
Space, I guess. I don't. Other than it's not something that we wouldn't have lived without.
Okay.
I feel like that. Big things with family and then our dogs.
I would have to break that down. Because not only did we sacrifice, but we also had to give up things. Sacrifices are things that you don't want to give up but have to. So that's why I said I would split it down the middle. We sacrificed time. We sacrificed relationships. These are things that we gave up that we didn't want to. Some relationships were necessary to let go of in order to be where we at. I had a service dog and then we had a family dog. We had 2 dogs. We ended up getting rid of them, and that was hell doing that just to get here. The house, like she said, space. We gave up space. That, for me, that wasn't necessarily a sacrifice. That was something that needed to be done. It was holding us back, I feel. Family, that was a sacrifice because, like, it was a shock to everybody. I'm gonna say that. It was a shock.
Nobody believed me when I said we was moving.
like my mom, when I told her, I said I'm moving to Thailand. She was like, okay. Her mom, on the other hand, started crying, and it was.
My dad started laughing.
Everybody thought it was a joke.
Yeah, they thought we were joking.
Her family thought it was a joke, but my side of the family, they was like, yeah, okay, cool. I mean, I'm proud of you. That was basically what I got a lot of, is I'm proud of you. So yeah, sacrificing relationships, giving up our dogs. Like, we still got our trucks. We still communicate with the family, of course. We do our Bible study every week, and then WhatsApp family and stuff. So I can't really say we gave that up because we still communicate.
It's just being there.
It's just being the physical sense.
There,
yeah, being there in the physical sense. We had to give up that. So I don't know.
But other than I don't feel like yeah.
Okay, so something else that we had to give up: our train of thought.
Yeah.
You can't come to a new country, and I learned this in the military, but you can't come to a new country carrying the same weight back home.
The same
mindset that you have. Like, I'm always in survival mode. I'm gonna forever be in survival mode because of what I deal with from my past service. But having a mindset of westernized mindset. For me, being a Westerner, having a westernized mindset, coming somewhere foreign, you can't have that same mindset. So I had to give that up. My way of thinking, I had to give that up. Because in order to survive, you have to learn. You can't learn if you're too stuck on the old. So I had to give up a lot of things. And those main things right there, I think, help rebuild and restructure the foundation that we have now. So
this might seem little, but I was thinking about it. It's gonna say my purses, my
clothes, purses, man.
My hair stuff. My hair, that was a big
beard
thing.
wash.
My hair, the
cosmetics.
Yeah, cosmetic stuff. Yeah.
Shocker number 3. Gonna add that to the list. This is our kitchen, co-kitchen area. And then, like I said, with the co-working space, they got multiple co-working spaces. So, you know what I mean? So you come in here, bring your stuff up here and cook if you don't want to cook downstairs, or if you're having a get together, cook with everybody, have some friends come up. Y'all can do like a little, what do you call it? Potluck?
Like a pot, yeah.
Yeah, so.
We can do that.
Yeah. Nice little sitting area up there. co-working space right here. There's somebody little co-working space right here, which is connected. It's connected to, so you go in that side and you walk all the way across.
I think this one is my favorite co-working area.
So with the co-working, this is co-working space number 3.
Yeah.
Big one.
It's like a big living room.
This is a co-working space. This is the big one. So, you know, of course, they still doing their modeling and repairs and everything in here. You know, you come in and you see the couches and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, nice little, cool little space. Stop trying not to be on camera.
I come up here sometimes to do my my schoolwork. Come up here during the daytime and then just look at the views.
Like it used to be
views everywhere.
Used to be a table or something right here.
They moved that over there.
Oh, it's over there. So, and then you got the co-kitchen, which is connected to the other co-working space, the smaller one. But the views here also the same. So everything is upstairs. You got views full 360 from the gym to the co-working space, the massage room, the other co-working space, you know.
I'm surprised they have the windows closed off. Usually it's open.
Well, they're doing the remodeling on the windows also. So they're remodeling everything.
I don't think it would. I wouldn't say monopoly money because I'm always like tight on money anyway. Like I feel like you say no.
No. I'm agreeing. Like yeah.
Like when we got here, obviously we wanted to make sure we got all of our important documents and stuff done. So that was like the first foundation: finding a place to stay, getting our visas and stuff done. So that's what our focus was on. But after that, obviously, like, you know, you're gonna want to splurge, go get some, like, go to restaurants and stuff, go buy little gadgets and stuff that we said we wanted to get. But as far as like being surprised, I was surprised how far the US dollar did carry over out here. But with having him by my side, I feel like it brought me back down to earth because I was like, oh, I want to go do this. Oh, well, if it stretches this way, then, you know, we can kind of do this. And he was like, well, we need to make sure we focus on this till we get it done, and then we can like figure out what other extracurricular things that we wanted to do.
In the US, I spent money like water. Like,
yeah, you did.
It was anytime I got a little check, a VA check or whatever. But since we've been out here,
all of our important stuff was covered first.
Yes,
that's number
one rule.
All of our stuff.
Make sure first. All your important things are done before you go spending money on anything funny. No splurging, okay? So that for me, I did the research on the money currency. I did the research on the currency, and I already saw how the US dollar stretched as far as being in this country, which was also a selling point to get her to agree to move to Thailand.
Yeah, it was.
So
it really was.
You know, so
because I told you, I said no at first. I was like, no. Especially how I saw how the money was in the US.
Damn all that. She didn't say no. She said hell no.
Yeah, I was.
She said hell no. No, actually, how you do it? Hell to the no.
To the no.
Yeah, that. Yeah. That's what she did. So when I brought back my research from doing what we call reconning, my reconnaissance, she agreed. So yeah. So I did the research on the money first. I think the biggest thing that we spent, the most that we spent money on, was buying that damn mattress upstairs. That was it. That was the most money we spent since we've been here.
Yeah, the biggest purchase.
However, the going out to eat, like she like to go out to eat. Don't get me wrong, I can go out to eat every now and then, but going out to eat, you're gonna go broke.
You're gonna blame it on me.
You're gonna go broke going out to eat. Iron crosses. But you remember them? So
we got them little weights.
I'm about to do the iron crosses.
Oh.
So iron crosses. Do like How many did we
I
used to
think
knock
we
out?
got to like maybe 10, 15, and then we burnt out after that.
Yeah, we did. I
It's
can
been a
only,
minute. I was thinking
like I
about
said,
doing those the
I
other
can
day.
only do the only thing I can lift is the lightweight.
Yeah. You
No,
tried the heavier
I
weight. That
tried
didn't
that,
work.
but my back busted, so I can't. I can only lift so much. Only lift so much. Okay, that's enough. I'm back starting to
Yeah.
yell. Back to starting to scream.
No, I just come with him.
The treadmill, the space, the special space is the treadmill. You know, having cardio in. You got a cardio. Get some cardio done at least once a day for at least 5 times. So 5 times out the week. If not, do it 3 times a week. You know, run on the treadmill, hit 30 minutes. So if you ain't hitting 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes. Minimum 30 minutes. So when you eat, after you eat dinner, hit the treadmill, 30 minutes.
I don't know about running. I'll walk with you. I
I mean,
ain't that running.
you ain't gotta run.
We
You
did
don't
that a
have
few
to
times.
run.
I ain't been back. You?
I mean, you ain't gotta run,
Uh-huh.
but you know, you can hit the speed walk like my man is doing up there. You
On the
know,
incline, yeah.
30-minute incline, at least 3 times out the week. That's gonna help with your digestion. It's gonna help you with a lot. The blood flow, circulation. If you have type 2 diabetes, it's also been recommended to walk 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes after meals.
When
So
we was doing that, when we first got out here, we saw change.
yeah,
Been hitting
yeah,
the treadmill every day for at
yeah,
least 30 minutes. We saw the difference.
yeah. So
I like food.
of
So
course,
the
the
food,
food.
I love the food. Anywhere we go, I already have a spot where I want to go look at. So yeah, the food. I do love the Thai people. They're genuine out here. They're nice. Just interacting with them, they're hardworking people. And the U.S. don't. It's like you have your close knit people. They okay, you cool, we cool with them. But like the Thai people out here, they're genuine people. Like if you need help and they see you need help, they're gonna help you. That's what I love about it.
Okay, okay. Now, as far as the people, as far as the culture
She
itself,
said Thailand in general.
well, yeah, but it's still, like I said, it's still so much
Yeah.
more that is yet to be discovered. But when it comes to the people, every interaction that I have had with them has been funny and welcoming. One, because I'm like 3 times taller than the majority of them. So, you know, they when they see me coming, it's like their eyes get all big, you know. I'm pretty sure if I was in Japan, it'd be like Gayaka Gayaka, which means Godzilla. But, you know, they see me walking down there. Some of them, I feel like some have been scared to speak, but you know, when they hear me bust out some Thai, then they start
They get so
cheesing. They get so
excited.
excited, you know, I guess because of my stature, how I carry myself, it might be intimidating.
He don't
So,
know how big he is.
and
He don't think he that big.
I do not think I'm that big, but you know, I'm very genuine. You know, I consider myself like a bear. You know, as long as you don't mess with my honey, ain't nothing gonna be funny. You know, that's how I see it. Other than that, I'm snuggle wuggle, you know, comfortably. But the people, I love the people out here, man. I think it's in from all of the places that I have been personally, as far as through the military, you know, Thailand has been one of the most relaxing places as far as dealing when it comes to dealing with the people, because they as long as you know something in Thai, they will communicate with you,
Or at least try to
or at
communicate with
least
them. Yeah.
try to learn their language.
Yeah.
And that's what she struggles with now. But it's okay, because we gonna get her there. But you know, and I'm more of the mouthpiece for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be watching YouTube, Instagram, and what my pops used to say, YouTube University teach you some things. So I've been learning my Sawadee Club and Sabadi Mai, and I've been learning it. And then they be laughing because I guess when I say it, they be like, "Oh, you sound so natural." I'm like, I've been watching kung fu movies too, so and watching Netflix. So But yeah, that was probably one of the biggest things for me. But like I said, there's still so much more to be discovered other than going to Pattaya. Pattaya has painted an ugly picture for the black community in Thailand. Even though a lot of the things that have been going on out there has not been directed by the minority. And for me, I'm not a party guy. If you want to party, you like to get, I don't know what the word is now, I don't know, turned up and all that. If you like to do all that, you can go and take your ass down to Pattaya. If you want peace, a little bit of peace and serenity, come to Bangkok.
They have party in Bangkok too.
They do have. They partying in
party
Bangkok is totally different than the partying in Pattaya. It's totally different.
It's still party though.
True, but when they made the Hangover movie, they should have did it in Pattaya. Yeah. because that's what it feels like to me. But the significance of what's being painted as a foreigner going to Pattaya, I'm not a big fan of. So that's why I'm like, don't get me wrong, my wife loves the beach, but from what I've seen, there's tons of other beaches out there that we have yet to discover, which we will. Yeah. And I think once she sees those areas, she might think differently of Pattaya in general. So I'm okay with that.
I mean, I already do because the different views and stuff I done seen looking up spots where we gonna go.
But the reality of it though, yeah, but the reality of it is though, ain't nothing like it there until you get there.
Yeah, we ain't there yet.
So just seeing it, be like, oh, it looks nice. But when you actually get there, you might be like a kid in the candy store, a fat kid.
I do want to find, well, I can't say I want to find because we've met some people here in the condo, like going in passing, we'll see people, we'll speak or whatever and exchange information or whatever. He has a few friends from the university that's like a stop up. Is it a stop or two?
Two
stops up. And we've gone to the market. They invited us to their what was it?
It was
like a business
fair,
yeah,
a business
festival that they had, and we went there, saw the different cultures.
Yep. Shout out to Alpha Squad. Shout out to Alpha Squad. Yeah.
The university had different things that they're doing with the students out there, so we went out there, experienced that, got some food, and just been in the culture with the different Thai people. And he, like he said, he's not speaks Thai fluently, but he's been picking up more of the language than I have, which is, it is what it is.
So as far as community and building a community, I'm not a big person on community. And the reason I'm not a big person on community is because community can be painted and fabricated. What my vision of community may not be the same as somebody else out here. And I don't want to cross those sections or intertwine those sections because my beliefs and morals may be very different from the next person. Now, there's a handful of people that we have interacted with that we do, chop it up with every now and then, here and there. Big shout out to Wanderlust and Us. You know what I'm saying? That was a military gentleman, a military associate of mine. And me and him became pretty cool, pretty close. We chop it up every now and then. He's a family guy. We're a family, So
one of the reasons why I say to come out here.
Yeah. So, and like there's a few other people that we do have interacted with as well, but other than that, like they have like the events that go on, the activated creators, the Black women in Thailand, then the Adventures While Black, they have a lot of those communities, but I'm not gonna. My morals and values of how I stand on things, I don't want it to conflict with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else that's already out here, they got something going. I don't. If my views don't line up with theirs, I don't want to be a conflict. You know what I'm saying? I left the U.S. to avoid having friction and conflict with my brothers and sisters. And that was a big issue in the U.S. because you can't get along with everybody. And then out here, from what I have seen, there's a lot of different cliques and all that. I'm not a clique person. You know, that's not my thing. That's not my stilo or none of that. I've always been a lone wolf. I've always been a loner. I like to stay to myself. And then I somehow come across other people with the same mindset. And then that's how we kind of build. You know what I'm saying? But I've never been the one to just go out and look for anything because like we had a conversation earlier about protecting your peace. You know, you always hear that term, protect your peace, but nobody talks about what you're willing to sacrifice to keep your peace. So in the same sense, flip that situation. If I'm willing to sacrifice by not having to go out and build and find a community to protect my peace, then I'm willing to do that. But if I happen to just come across somebody that has the same mindset as I do, then hey, there's no problem. You know, we'll build on that. If there's a time and place to build on it, we'll build on it. Uh, but I have my community right here. I got my community right here. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with my community. My community's happy. My community, we feed each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with my community. You know, so I'm just saying that's all I need.
I do. I feel like I said, I feel more at peace here. More we have more freedoms out here. It's not I'm not rushing or worrying about trying to run errands or go off to work or stress. I was stressing to where I would have like migraines to where like I had to sit in
Man,
a
that's
dark
all.
room to like
Yeah.
ease the pain from my headaches because I was stressing so much. But I haven't really had a migraine like that. Like I might get a headache every now and then, but it's just like because we don't really do caffeine like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink some coffee right quick and then
Yeah.
just get back to the normal day. But I used to stress a lot. Like I had migraines like really, really bad.
I mean, and it goes back to what I said earlier about controlling your own destiny. If your faith is with God and that leap of faith that we discussed earlier, some blessings are not meant to be forever.
You can't receive your
You
blessings if
can't
you
receive
holding on to old stuff.
that way. So if you holding on to an old blessing, how can you expect to see a new one? With that being said, some sacrifices are necessary in order for you to grow. Whether like like when you was asking about sacrifices, whether it be relationships, friendships, business ships, situationships, entanglements, it don't matter. If any of that is not conducive to help you progress, then you need to let it go. Because the people that are for you gonna always be for you. Even though they may not be there in person like family, we still have that support. You know, at first, like you're gonna have some family that might question your mentality or your choices as far as why you doing what you're doing. But at the same time, like I said earlier, you won't know what works unless you're willing to do the work. That goes with saying, it was a sacrifice. It was sacrifices that needed to be made, and in the end, as long as my wife is happy, I'm happy.
I
You
would
know,
say to myself, have an open mind because what we see in the States about the other countries is not really what it is. Like everybody thinks that Thailand is like run down and what they call it
third
a
world
third world
country,
country. Yeah, and we got out here and I'm just like this look better than the US. Like
they're more
what?
high tech and
Like
advanced.
yeah, like what? Like we don't have this in the US. We had what video we had just got to Big C. This is stupid, but we had just got to Big C when we got out here and I'm messing with the cart.
Nah, that was in Vietnam.
I was in Vietnam. Pushing the cart, and the cart has wheels that spin all the way around. So instead of you having to turn the cart, you can just spin it, and it's spinning in a circle. I was like, "We ain't got this in the U.S." And he was like, "It's a cart, babe." I said, "I don't care," but like they have, even in Vietnam, like they have nice places out here. Like it's not what we think it is. Like how they show us in the U.S. that it is out here. So just have an open mind.
Advice that I would give to somebody else that is possibly considering coming or just traveling in general. Um, First, check out our YouTube page. Okay. Check out the YouTube page, Bravo X Tango LLC. Check out the YouTube page. That would be the first thing. The second part of that would be reconning, doing your own recon, what I like to call digital reconnaissance. Learn about the policies, learn about the logistics, the legalities of whatever area, whatever country you're trying to go to. Learn about the people, how are the culture, what do they like to eat, what do they like to do, what do they like to hang, you know what I'm saying? Do the reconnaissance of that. Do the reconnaissance of the currency. What is the exchange rate? Does the currency fluctuate left and right? Like 1 hour is this, what is it the next hour? Um, those main four, I think, would probably be the best places to start, because that was one of the biggest things that I did before we decided to say, all right, we're moving to Thailand. So, and it's a plus if you got somebody that's already there, wherever you're trying to go, boots on the ground type situation. If you got somebody that's physically there that can be your eyes and your ears and your mouthpiece if necessary, that's a big plus to have also. But in the event of some people trying to come out to Thailand, we already out here. So, reach out to us on the YouTube channel, Bravo X Tango LLC. Reach out to us, and then we have the free time to help. So don't be a stranger. And no, we not building a community. Just want to put that out there. We helping. Okay? Everybody need help.